Tired of being checkmated like this?
You don't have to move that. It's made it. Okay, all right. Oh no, now you're checked. Just hide your king. No, what are you? Oh no!
Well, in this video, I'll explain to you the one skill that will prevent you from blundering checkmate ever again. I'll show you 3 different ways this skill can be used, so be sure to stick around so you won't miss a thing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Solve this position here. Pause the video if you need to. Here's the solution. The solution to this puzzle is bishop f6. Now this sacrifices the bishop, even though technically it isn't a sacrifice, because if pawn takes, then rook takes. It's not sacrifice, but it puts pressure on the pawn on g5 in a way that black cannot defend. Now, if you didn't say bishop f6, but you said rook f1, or even e4, you'd be fine. Those are the 3 winning moves, with bishop f6 being the primary one. You probably use this one skill to solve the puzzle, and that skill is defense. What is defense? Defense is preventing your opponent's attack from happening. You can do this in 3 ways. The first way is to defend is probably the simplest. It's called the prevention defense. Essentially, you bring one of your pieces to defend against either the checkmate or to protect another piece. In this simple position here, both rooks and the queen are staring at the pawn next to the king. Only your queen is defending. To use this defense, move your rook so it's now defending the pawn and defending against checkmate. The second way to defend is moving. In this similar position, instead of adding a defender to the pawn, just move the pawn out of danger to a place where it can be more easily defended. You could also move your king so that checkmate is no longer threatened. Moving your pawn forward not only defends against checkmate, it protects the pawn and it makes a nice pawn structure. The third way is the tactical defense. Instead of outrightly defending a piece or moving it out of danger, you indirectly defend it by threatening a piece of equal or higher value, or by threatening a tactic. In this position here, black has an extra rook and black is just better. As you can see in the white position, the pawns make a frowny face to symbolize how bad the white position is. Doubled B and C pawns. Oof. And pawns where they would normally never be. So here you don't want to trade because you're down material. So what do? You don't take, and if you move in any direction, your queen gets taken. So what do? You go bishop to g2, attacking the queen, and threatening a piece of equal or higher value. And then say the queen were to move and take this pawn on c4, then you take with check, black takes, and then you take, and now you are in a lot better position even though your pawns are still pretty bad. Now, it's good and all that you learned how to defend, but it's all pointless if you don't even know what your opponent is threatening anyway in the first place. So, in this video on screen, I explain exactly how one word can help you find out exactly what your opponent wants to do.